Congressman Ryan,
No.
are you as stunned as some of your other colleagues were yesterday at the price tag on this particular package?
We knew the price tag was going to be in this ballpark. What we're stunned about is what's in this package. This doesn't read like an economic growth package. This reads like another appropriations bill. I mean, literally, this is just a long spending wish list from every spending interest group that's out there. I mean, even if you were a committed Keynesian, there's not much of that stuff in here.
Give us an example.
Sort of investment infrastructure.
Give us an example, Congressman Ryan, of what you take issue with.
$600 million to buy new cars for federal workers, $650 million for new converter boxes for digital television, $1 billion for the census, $50 million for the National Endowment of the Arts.
Congressman Crowley, is this a Christmas tree or is this a stimulus package?
Read my lips, there are no congressional earmarks in this bill, and Paul Ryan knows that. This is about stimulating our economy. Look, we all knew that this was going to be a big number. Was the $700 billion rescue package a big number? Of course it was. This is $125 billion more.
Well, the first thing that stuck out to me was the cars for the government workers. Is that stimulus or is that?
I think that's, you know, they're also talking about green cars and green technology here as well. We're not just talking about doing this for the purposes of getting new cars for government workers. We're here to help the economy, and that includes getting cars that are made here in the United States by GM, by Ford, by Chrysler, and to help those auto workers as well as
Congressman Ryan, it strikes me that one person's pork is going to be another person's stimulus. I mean, by its very definition,
that's right.
The money spent to stimulate the economy could be perceived to be an appropriations bill anyway, right?
Well, sure. There's maybe no member of Congress has their name attached to each spending provision, but it's still a bunch of big spending provisions. The infrastructure stuff is about $128 billion.
But that's the whole idea, Paul.
Keynesian investment.
Paul, the whole idea is to spend to get people back their jobs, the jobs they've lost.
Joe,
that's the whole focus here.
It's more of this, if I could just finish, Joe, it's more of the same kind of spending we already do in the government today to the tune of $3 trillion a year, yet we're still in recession. And the rebates, you know, we're talking about 2 years of rebates that are about $10 a week for an individual, $20 a week for a couples. Okay. These are not the kinds of things that are going to grow the economy. And our fear is, if you're going to increase the deficit by this much, if you're going to go out and borrow $825 billion,
so recraft it for me, Congressman Ryan.
This is not going to work, and that's what our concern is.
Yeah, I guess that live shot with Congressman Ryan was
a little iffy from the beginning. Yeah, no conspiracy theorists out there.
We didn't do that on purpose. Trust us.
We were having trouble getting his IFB set up. I think we were lucky to have him for the short period of time that we did.
He was good. We're lucky you're with us as well.
They're both very accomplished.
We're going to continue the second hour of Power Lunch in just a moment.